Arteries are the blood vessels that transport oxygenated blood from the heart to the rest of the body. Our organs rely on oxygen for survival, which means that our arteries serve. Wouldn't you say? However, sometimes our diet and lifestyle choices can cause arteries to become clogged, which increases the likelihood of a heart attack or stroke. This is a term that is referred to as atherosclerosis, and it often goes unnoticed until symptoms such as chest pain start to arise. There are definitely some foods that many of us eat that can increase the likelihood of a blockage. With that said, there are also certain foods that work to cleanse your arteries and keep them open as well. Keep reading if you want to learn about the foods that may benefit your arteries and cardiovascular system. Popular superfoods because they offer several health benefits for the human body. They're great for your arteries because their components work to decrease cholesterol levels, which can lower blood pressure and decrease the likelihood of a blood clot forming. Found that those who drink green tea regularly tend to have a healthier cardiovascular system than those who don't. Green tea is loaded with polyphenols, which researchers believe to offer multiple health benefits, of course, including your heart and blood vessels. One study found that those who drink green tea were 20% less likely to experience heart disease or have a stroke. They were also 22% less likely to pass away from these heart-related conditions. In general, whenever you eat a meal that is high in fat content, it puts your arteries in a state of shock. Over time, this causes them to stiffen and become hardened. One study found that if you eat walnuts along with a meal that is high in fat, it results in effects that are much less severe. You should strive to limit saturated fat consumption. However, you can consider adding walnuts to your diet in order to mitigate some of the negative effects. Beets are known to be high in nitrates. When you eat beets, your body transforms their properties into nitric oxide, which is a molecule that performs a number of important roles in the body. When blood vessels become inflamed, it can cause a decrease in the amount of nitric oxide that your body produces. Eating foods that are loaded with dietary nitrates, like beets, can offset these negative effects that are caused by inflammation. In fact, research found a link between consuming nitrates and a lower risk of dying from heart problems.
Because fish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. Studies found that the components of omega-3s work to decrease the manifestation of cellular adhesion. This means that they can decrease the buildup of plaque that occurs in the arteries. And when you decrease plaque buildup, it lowers your risk of other heart-related problems as well. Fiber, and are known for being a heart-healthy food. Like other foods that we've mentioned, beans also work to decrease plaque buildup as well. Several studies have shown that eating beans can decrease the amount of bad cholesterol in the body. Not to mention, they have been shown to lower blood pressure levels as well. Fruit very tasty. It also contains vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that may provide benefits for the cardiovascular system as well. One of the primary constituents that I need to mention is flavonoids because they work to decrease inflammation and free radicals in the blood. They help decrease plaque buildup while lowering cholesterol, and this is likely why eating citrus fruits is linked to a lower risk of stroke and other heart problems as well. The bright yellow spice that is often found in Indian cuisine. It wasn't until recently that medical experts discovered its positive health benefits. It contains antioxidants that work to prevent fatty deposits from developing in the arteries. It contains anti-inflammatory properties as well that work to prevent the arteries from hardening over time. It contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that are responsible for improving cholesterol and blood pressure levels. The study found that eating 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon per day can decrease your blood sugar, triglycerides, and LDL cholesterol levels. Inflammatory proteins, which can lower LDL cholesterol levels and prevent atherosclerosis. Also, note that oats are loaded with fiber, which offers other health benefits as well. Studies found that the majority of Americans do not get enough fiber in their diets. Fiber is important because it can help decrease the risk of developing diabetes, stroke, heart disease, and cancer. So do your cardiovascular system a favor and try to eat more oats and fiber in your diet. When it comes to improving the overall health of your body, it's important not to forget your heart, arteries, and circulatory system. You can consider eating more of the foods that were mentioned in this article to help keep your arteries free of blockages. For the best results, as always, please speak with your doctor first before making changes to your diet, because they will know more about your individual condition.